Hit the link, baby. Let's go. Listen, I need y'all to do me a favor, right? I need everybody. Can y'all hear me? First of all, test 1 2 1 2 microphone check. Let's do this mic check real quick, okay? Let me set the mic check, mic check, mic check. What's up? What's up? Are we good? All right, y'all. Listen, we're gonna run through this real fast. We're gonna have some fun. If y'all have X, please share this out. Please share it out. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. Let me know if we're good. Let me know. Hit the link. Hit the link. Mic is on. I'm talking about YouTube, baby. We're talking about YouTube. I need the YouTube piece, okay? We need the YouTubies. Come on, y'all, share it out because we don't need nobody coming in late because I'll continue this tomorrow. So let's get this thing started. Let's go. Come on. What? We're here because of you. We're here because you were there. We've arrived from every corner of the planet to this nation to seek the fulfillment of the promise of America. We were promised a better life in our home countries, where we were told that privatizing water and electricity would make things run more efficiently. Instead, the quality remained almost the same, and the price was increased until it became an unaffordable luxury. Some corporations are more efficient than government, but their motivation is not the health or well-being of the people. It's only about profit. Everything else, their image, their human resources, their public relations only exist to protect the reality behind it. Once upon a time, we were told that nationalization would prevent growth by limiting competition, that our countries were nothing without the companies that invested in us. And so they privatized everything. Everything in our country was owned by people that had no connection to our culture, by those who never had our interest at heart. They didn't care about our survival or well-being. They just wanted to turn a profit by raping the land, by exploiting our people, our industry, and our resources. They took everything we built and made it theirs. First, by creating racism to justify slavery, building the capital for capitalism. And then, when they gave us what they called liberty, everything we had was still owned by them. Our governments told us that socialism was the real enemy and that we would have freedom, but the foreign powers and corporations were the ones with the real freedom, the freedom to take all the wealth generated by our work and our land and give us only a small percentage of the scraps from the table. Their lust for power and their greed drove them to betray not only us, but themselves and the word of their own God. And while some used missionaries and donations to offset this abuse, other countries and
Heard me shit about donations. Y'all hear that? Let's rewind that back. Y'all don't understand how this go.
their lust for power and their greed drove them to betray not only us, but themselves and the word of their own God. And while some used missionaries and donations to offset this abuse, other countries and companies were blatant with their crimes, using war, disease, and sanctions that killed millions. They supported corrupt governments that were almost like the old slave masters in their repression of the people, because their loyalty was to those who enabled them, installed them, and kept them in power. They became the bastard children of American industry, kleptocracies, governments of thievery. They protected the corporations and went to war against their own people to preserve those profits. The puppet rulers were given billions of U.S. tax dollars to fund civil wars, right-wing death squads, execute political dissidents, sympathetic clergy, and even overthrow democratically elected governments. And so the age of revolution began again. They painted it as godless terrorists versus the free world and the free market. But the free market has never been free, because the market does not regulate itself. It is manipulated like a puppet, and it survives because of its image. Destroy the image and the enemy will die. Such is the same in the rap industry, for the major label superpowers treat the underground like the third world. When they need new assets, new artists to prostitute or sign and put on the shelf to use their songs. When they needed new concepts, music, and publishing to steal from producers, they came to the underground, to the third world. They took our culture, our property, and our industry, and our resources, even using our own people to help them exploit us. But behind the mask of efficiency they claim that we need to succeed, they're no better than us. Their economic advertisement was always a lie. A few got rich, but most were given an illusion of wealth, almost as if it was designed for failure. Opportunity comes at the price of the soul in the music. So remember what they are underneath the fancy architecture. Glitter and rented jewelry, the cars, the IMF loans, the seeds with suicide genes, 20-year contracts and oil blood money. Build your defenses, my independent brothers and sisters. They'll stop at nothing to get what they want. They paint the third world underground as savage and backward, but the superpowers are no less corrupt. They've just learned to disguise it better, because they fix elections too. They embezzle tax money. They go to war for resources. They fund terrorism for their own benefit. And when there's enough at stake, history's taught us that they'll even assassinate their own presidents.
How could I just pick a song, just make it make sense? So what we're going to do, y'all read this. This is book is from The Miseducation of the Negro by Carter G. Woodson. That's the link if you want to jump on the feed. He said, Negroes has never been educated. He has merely been informed about other things, which he has not been permitted to do. And that's the reality. So if y'all are not familiar with The Miseducation of the Negro, y'all should pick it up. Pick your poison. Which one is it? Which one? And I told you I'm gonna continue this tomorrow. So the link is up there. Y'all want to jump on the feed, jump on the feed. So bear with me. I'm gonna pull something up. I sent this article out to a couple of people, and some people got upset about this article. I don't know why, but anywho, they got upset about this article. But one of my peoples told me I should have been. Let me see if I can find this particular one. So somebody could jump on the feed if you care to. But I will continue this. I should do a whole week of this about this case, man. So give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find this article. So I was talking to a friend of mine. She actually sister to do my locks. She hit me and said to me that this is what she said, shaking my head. So let me let y'all see if y'all can see that right here. So she sent this to me today, this evening. Give me 1 second. She shared this with me. You should have been a constitutional lawyer. We have a lot to talk about. So she just texted to me because I sent her the article. And I was laughing at this. I was like, I don't, you gotta be corrupt to be a politician, man. And if reality is, and I said this, you can't say certain things. You got to play along. Listen to what Mortal Technique said. He said, those that know, they puppets. They will use your own people also. So she sent this to me, and because I sent her that article right there. So I'm going to show you the article. And I don't, it was just funny to me that it was sent to me. And they said, yo, brother, you've been talking about this for the longest about the Dred Scott case. So somebody in this circle knows something, right? So some people will sit up here. If this case is not still going on, why would they bring this up? So we got all these brilliant minds, right? These attorneys, these experts in all these fields, but they never bring up the Dred Scott case. So, and we have constitutional attorneys, right? Let me help you out. Just in case you don't know what that is, that'd be constitutional, right? We got all these smart people, and all black people going to do is get in their feelings about what was said. So let me see if I can pull the article up. Give me 1 second. Off the back, I was like, yo, this is crazy. So give me 1 second. Let's see if I can pull the article up. And anytime y'all want to chime in, y'all can. Okay. Here it is. How many of y'all saw this? Now, y'all can Google this. Y'all can really Google this. Can I explain this to y'all, okay? Just in case the educated black folks didn't, okay? But you have to have a constitution, though. Republican group says Kamala Harris cannot be president because this 170-year-old Supreme Court decision linking her to a slave. I just wonder if she's going to hurry up and say she's an Indian. I don't know. But this is what happened, right? So whoever did this research knows something. But hold up. That's not even a kicker. But wait a minute. The case talks about the Dred Scott case. Can't make this up. Here it is. Yeah, the case is Dred Scott case. Yeah, Dred Scott case. Yeah, the article rather talks about the Dred Scott case. Thank you. So the article do. But wait a minute. 1857. So let me explain this to y'all. So when the Supreme Court says something's law, it's no other body of law that can come in and change it. When the Supreme Court says something is law. So that's the article speaking on Dred Scott. So bear with me. I don't know how many of y'all have the Dred Scott case, but y'all gonna probably try to get it now. Because if you read that, and I spoke on this many times. Hold on, let me just show y'all what it looks like. There's everybody all right? This is the physical, but I have the digital for anybody who wants it. This is the physical. Physical. Give me 1 second. That's the lawyer's edition. Lawyer's edition of the case. So this is the crazy part about black folks. I don't know what's going on, if it's a delay or what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Maybe because I brought Kamala up in this joint and they don't want y'all woke yet. But anyway, how many people read that case? The Dred Scott case. I don't know what's happening, but it's freezing up. How many of y'all read this case? Hurry up, y'all. Let's come on, jump on the feed, man. I don't want to be on here all night long. Y'all want to talk about people being married and separation and gossip, who's gay, who's not gay. Let's have this conversation. So this is Supreme Court case, right? Give me 1 second. I don't know what is going on. 1 second. Let's remove that. So let's go to the digital version of it. All right, let me take some stuff off here. Maybe because I got too much on here, y'all. Give me 1 second. Trying to take some stuff off of this. 1 second. Okay, let's see. See how we are now. Listen. Oh, that's right. Kamala was calling herself. Oh, yeah, the Dred Scott case is real. I told you I got the whole case. Y'all want the case? Oh, let me show you what it looks like. Give me 1 second. See, you may find bits and pieces of it online, but the whole case, you got to read it. So somebody knows something. These Europeans know something that's going on, or they have researchers. 1 second. But if you read the Constitution, it says no one but a natural born citizen or a citizen before the adoption of this Constitution can hold any office of presidency. So this is the Dred Scott case. It's about 124 pages. 124 pages of this, right? That's the case. So give me 1 second. Let's scroll down here. Hold up. Give me 1 second. See that? Lawyer's Edition head notes. Not Sabir Bays. This is the Lawyer's Edition head notes in here. And if you really read this case, you will understand it. So let's go back to the Constitution one more time. Let's go back one more time. If y'all black folks confused about something, jump on the feed. So when you read this, it says no person but a natural born citizen or a citizen before the adoption of this Constitution could hold any office of presidency. Now, I've been around long enough and I ain't never seen nothing like this before, the way this stuff is going on. So they digging hard on sis. They digging hard on this system, man. But I also blame the black educators who don't bring this up and say, well, brother, the 14th Amendment made us citizens. Where does it anywhere where is anywhere in the Constitution that it said that Negroes or black people are citizens? Now, I'm gonna say this. Malcolm X did say this: having kittens in the oven don't make them biscuits. Being born here don't make you one. Remember that? Oh, we forgot about that part. But read that case. I told you I got the whole case, B. The whole damn case. And I read the whole case. Right? So I'm gonna give something for the black people that think I don't know what I'm talking about. That's why the sister was saying you should have been a constitutional attorney. I am that. I am a JD. I do have a JD. No doubt. So bear with me. We're going to go a little further so y'all can get this. If y'all confused about something, come on. Why would they bring the Dred Scott case up? Hold up. Why would they bring the Dred Scott case up? Let's go here in the Dred Scott case. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I'll read it to y'all, okay? But why the African race born in the state not permitted to share in one of the highest duties of citizen? The answer is obvious. He is not by the institution and laws of the state numbered amongst people. He forms no part of sovereignty of the state and is not therefore called on to uphold and defend. So there's something totally different here. So when Noble Drew Ali was trying to do what he was doing, Noble Drew Ali said, link yourself back to the families of nations. There is no Negroes, no blacks, and no colors. There is no Negro, black, and color, no matter how much y'all want to dress this up, bruh. There is none. So somebody's doing some research on that, and they pay their people. I don't know if y'all know, researchers get a lot of money, bruh. Not Google researchers. Researchers get a lot of motherfucking money, okay? So I want y'all to share this out to all your black scholars, all your radio personalities, and let's see if they want to have this conversation. Because I just told my sister that when I was on Dominic the Prima show, That argument is because the mindset of our people, they all been indoctrinated. Let me tell you something. They have been informed, not educated. Informed. So this particular case is still standing to this day. Show me a piece of paper that says a black person or a Negro is a citizen. Let's read this one more time. Come on, y'all confused about it, let me know. But why the African race born in the state not permitted to share in one of the highest duties of citizens? The answer is obvious. He is not by the institution and laws of the state numbered amongst people, as in we the people. He forms no part of sovereignty of the state. Hold up. So let me explain this to y'all. I'm gonna give y'all some constitutional law real fast, okay? That's the Dred Scott case, right? Now, I'm gonna show you what they meant by the state. So if anyone has a law dictionary, I want y'all to pick up a law dictionary, just in case you don't know what they are. You can have Black's Law, Ballantyne's, Blackstone, Bowie Ayres, or Little Old Barons. And look up federal citizenship. Federal citizen. There is a term called federal citizen. So they play no part of sovereignty of the state. Now, if y'all confused about it, y'all smart people can jump on the feed, okay? Because I'm gonna make it very plain for you. Okay? Very, very plain. So you can't talk to people like Dominic Dupree and them because they think they know every goddamn thing, but yet they get in their feelings and trying to sway me to say something. No, it's not true, B. I've been doing this radio thing for a very long time. Now, I'm going to give y'all constitutional law. Okay? This is not my definition. This is what it is. So let's blow this up so y'all can see this. State sovereignty. Generally, states are sovereign and cannot be sued in federal court without their consent. Hold up. Are y'all catching the picture yet? But they throw y'all off by saying people claim to be sovereign citizens. Go read it. So when you are dealing with people calling themselves Negro, Black, and colored, you have no nationality, B. You have no rights. Only what the federal government grants you. And this is what the hard part is, talking to educated people, the so-called educated people. So this is called constitutional law. I read them. It's a whole lot in here. It's the Dred Scott cases in this one also too. It's not the whole case in here. It's in here too. Right? So when you go back and read the Dred Scott case, they play no part of sovereignty. Why do you think you have all these people on social media talking about this? They talking that sovereign citizen stuff. They talking that sovereign citizen stuff. Come on. Y'all get it later on. That's why that song said, open your eyes before you die. This is in the constitutional law, y'all. One more time. It's under the police powers. Those are my notes. There it is. So what they have done is made Black people federal subjects. This is why you hear the terms of federally funded, all these terms that they be using, you know, affirmative actions and stuff like that, because DC is its own territory. If I'm wrong, I'll listen. I will straight bow down to whoever. I will straight bow down to whoever come to me with this. And these Black people and a lot of Black Christians are literally selling y'all the hell out, for real, for real. Majority of your people that's in these fraternities are selling you out. I'm just being 100 with y'all. They selling y'all the hell out, big. That's why you notice majority of the people that is actually with her is frat people instead of educating the people. It's a click thing. If I'm wrong, correct me. Hurry up. I'm 26 minutes in, people. 26 minutes in, because I'm out. I don't want to be on here all night long. But I am definitely going to come back and do this again tomorrow. And I want y'all to share this out, tweet it out, hit everybody. And let's have this dialogue and ask them to show you. So let's move forward. So when you read that article, what they said, they weren't right, wrong. So I'm going to quote this again in the Constitution. No one but a natural born citizen or a citizen before the adoption of this Constitution could hold any office of presidency. So let's move forward to the Dred Scott case. It speaks about the Declaration of Independence in here also. And it talks about neither classes of persons who had been imported as a slave, nor the descendants, rather they become free or not, couldn't be citizens. So, rather you are free or not. So, I want to know what made black people citizens. Come on, I'm gonna leave it up there. Y'all want that case? You can email me. Oh, y'all, everybody should have it and read it and get out your feelings. And then start having Roland Martins and all these great scholars that you watch talk about it. It never overturned it. Let me explain this to y'all. And if it did, please come on the feed and tell me where in the Constitution was overturned at. I'll wait. Where? So let me move a little forward. Okay. Show me where in the Constitution, anywhere in the Constitution, that it overturned it. Emancipate means set free, and proclamate means to proclaim. Let's move forward. Y'all ready? Let's go to a law dictionary. Let's look it up. And I want y'all to look up federal citizen. Please look up federal citizen. Look it up. What's this? Let me know. You see that? Look what my sister said. Look at that. Look at that. But y'all don't want truth. Again, I don't want to say everybody don't want truth. I'm going to stop saying that. Some people do, but it's very, very hard. It is very, very hard to be disciplined in this, man. They so smart. So she said you should be a constitutional lawyer. We have a lot to talk about. What y'all think about that? Y'all think we got a lot to talk about? What y'all think? See, politicians can't talk like this. I'm a free agent. I'm a free agent. You think Barack Obama's a constitutional attorney? Has he ever came out and said this about the Dred Scott case? Did he? Did Barack Obama come out? He's a constitutional lawyer, right? He's constitutional, right? Come on. So let's move forward. All right. And I want y'all to stop talking. You got some of these Moors, and some of these Moors, y'all should be turning these motherfuckers off because they be talking out the side of their necks half the time, boy. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So I'm almost finished. Let me take you there. I've been in a spot that Barack Obama was at in Morocco. He never even told y'all about it. Never told you. So let's go. This is in the law dictionary, people, not Sabir Bey. Alien. An alien is a person within the meaning of the due process clause of the 14th Amendment. So, okay. I'm going to leave that up there so y'all can get that. I need y'all to share this out on X, y'all. Please, X. Share it out on X. X, Instagram, whatever. An alien is a person within the meaning of the due process clause of the 14th Amendment. Okay? I didn't make this up. You see it right there in black and white. So anybody that's a constitutional lawyer or an attorney or whatever, and it also talks about resident. A resident is like somebody that stays somewhere for 30 days or whatever, a thing identified. That's alien. So everyone who's claiming the 14th Amendment are basically property. Oh, can we go a little deeper? Hold up. So for y'all latecomers that coming on his feed, I'm gonna explain this to y'all. For you late people that probably in your feelings, what are you talking about now, Sabir? What your politicians ain't talking about. So let's go back. So when they said this, y'all need to pick up the Constitution. Oh, y'all need to pick it up. These people are federal subjects. I want y'all to look up federal citizen. Federal citizen. Look it up. Hold up. Why is it all in here? Remember, the Dred Scott declared slaves were not citizens and thou's not protected by the federal government. No, but this is the crazy part. They are protected by the federal government, but the states are something totally different. They're basically property. Now, I'm just explaining it to y'all. It's very simple. Y'all should get the case and read the case. Hold up. Give me 1 second. I don't know what's going on right now, but I think it's freezing again. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. So let's see. One second. I'm just trying to get this thing. I don't know why it's freezing up on me, yo. So bear with me. This is crazy, yo. All right. All right. So bear with me, y'all. It's just freezing up. So unresponsive. You can wait. All right. So I don't know. So y'all gotta bear with me. So I'm showing y'all what's happening. So I'm gonna continue this tomorrow. I'm not gonna stop. All right. So let me show you a little bit more before we get off of here, and I'm gonna play something for y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me. I hope y'all got this. I got you, baby. Okay. So bear with me. Is one citizenship better than another? Listen, y'all got to sign up, baby. They're trying to stop. They can't stop me, baby. They can't stop me. Honestly, I don't believe in the conspiracy theorist stuff, people. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I really don't. That's not my steez, because light penetrates darkness, brother. Light penetrates darkness. So I'm not concerned about somebody trying to stop it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna play something for y'all. Give me 1 second. And again, if y'all want the Dred Scott case, please hit the link and I can send you the Dred Scott case. You can email me. Okay? But everybody should read it and get out your feelings. Hold up. I'm trying to pull something up. I'll play this. I got you, Dre. Give me 1 minute, brother. Maybe Dre can work out with me. Hold up. How can I listen, people ask me all these questions. How could you donate too? Could you donate? I'm just joking. But what's up, brother Mark? I mean, brother Dre.
Hey, please, what's up, man?
Hey man, this thing is rough, brother. I tell people this is This teaching is harder than mother freaking learning, bruh. This thing is crazy, man. How and everybody wants something when something's is riding smooth. But brother, this is rough, family. Like I couldn't believe when I saw that. Email, you got to email me, family. Yes, it does. It does cost, but you got to email me. I'll put my link up here. All right. You can email me. I'll put my email up here again. It's sabirbayradio@gmail.com. So I'm gonna play something from the Miseducation of the Negro real quick. I'm gonna play this part. This is so crazy when you read Carter G. Woodson's book, The Miseducation of the Negro. Man, hold up.
Chapter 9. Political Education Neglected. Some time ago, when Congressman Oscar DePriest was distributing by thousands copies of the Constitution of the United States, certain wiseacres were disposed to make fun of it. What purpose would such an act serve? These critics, however, probably did not know that thousands and thousands of Negro children in this country are not permitted to use school books in which are printed the Declaration of Independence or the Constitution of the United States. Thomas Jefferson and James Madison are mentioned in their history as figures in politics rather than as expounders of liberty and freedom. These youths are not permitted to learn that Jefferson believed that government should derive its power from the consent of the governed. Not long ago, a measure was introduced in a certain state legislature to have the Constitution of the United States thus printed in school histories. But when the bill was about to pass, it was killed by someone who made the point that it would never do to have Negroes study the Constitution of the United States. If the Negroes were not know that thousands and thousands of Negro children in this country are not permitted to use school books in which are printed the Declaration of Independence or the Constitution of the United States. Thomas Jefferson and James Madison are mentioned in their history as figures in politics rather than as expounders of liberty and
people come out of nowhere and say, well, that's middle school civics. Well, why y'all not talking about it, and why y'all let these people get on his feed? Have you ever read the whole case? I read the whole case. Had it for over 27 years, B. Come on, feed.
These youths are not permitted to learn that Jefferson believed that government should derive its power from the consent of the governed. Not long ago, a measure was introduced
in a certain state legislators to have the Constitution thou printed in school history. But when the bill was about to pass, it was killed by someone who made it the point that it would never do to have the Negro study the Constitution of the United States.
In a certain state legislature to have the Constitution of the United States thus printed in school histories. But when the bill was about to pass, it was killed by someone who made the point that it would never do to have Negroes study the Constitution of the United States. If the Negroes were granted the opportunity to pursue this document, they might learn to contend for the rights therein guaranteed. The teaching of government, or the lack of such instruction, then, must be made to conform to the policy of keeping the Negro in his place. In like manner, the teaching of history in the Negro area has had its political significance. Starting out after the Civil War, the opponents of freedom and social justice decided to work out a program which would enslave the Negro's mind inasmuch as the freedom of body had to be conceded. It was well understood that if by the teaching of history, the white man could be further assured of his superiority, and the Negro could be made to feel that he had always been a failure, and that the subjection of his will to some other race is necessary, the freedman then would still be a slave. If you can control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his action. When you determine what a man shall think, you do not have to concern yourself about what he will do. If you make a man feel that he is inferior, you do not have to compel him to accept an inferior status, for he will seek it himself.
That's why they run around keep talking about white supremacy. It's a theory. It's not even a fact. I don't feel inferior to no one.
If you make a man think that he is justly an outcast, you do not have to order him to the back door. He will go without being told. And if there is no back door, his very nature will demand one. This program, so popular immediately after the Civil War, was not new. But after this upheaval, its execution received a new stimulus. Histories written elsewhere for the former slave area were discarded, and new treatments of local and national history in conformity with the recrudescent propaganda were produced to give whites and blacks the biased point of view of the development of the nation and the relations of the races.
Let's stop right there. What did Noble Drew Ali say, y'all? Didn't Noble Drew Ali say go amongst the families of nations? There is no nation called black. There's no nation called African American. There's no nation called none of these things. There's none, right? But Noble Drew Ali said that long time ago. He said, link yourself to the families of nations. There is no nation called black, no foundational black Americans. You can bring all of them and I'll be ready tomorrow if y'all set it up with whoever y'all choose to. This book was written in 1800s, 1877, the place where Barack Obama went in Morocco. This book was there at the litigation. Barack Obama was in Tangiers, Morocco, where this book was at. How could you go to a bookcase and you don't see that out of all the stuff that's going on? Yeah, it's called The Country the Country of the Moors, and there's another book called The Land of the Moors. The Land of the Moors. So all these smart black people talking about, brother, why? I know we was taught this in school, so why y'all not talking about it now? Why are we not talking about it now? Come on the feed, y'all. Hit the link. Come on. Dre, tell me why they not talking about it now, brother. Everybody want to talk. Everybody's been hitting me up that I sent that article to. They said, yo, Sabir, you've been saying this for the longest, dude. You've been saying this. Now everybody's playing catch up because now the white man said it, or the so-called white man said it now. Everybody. I've been saying this since I've been on radio, bro. Since I've been on radio, I talked about that. And I went at it with my own people, not a European, y'all call white. I wanted at it with my own people telling me that the 14th Amendment overturned it when it never overturned it. The 14th Amendment never overturned it. It transferred. It transferred from one hand to the next. Trust me, you don't want it. Let me help you out, bro. This is what I did back in 2003. These are news articles I was putting out in 2003. You see that? September 2003. People have the means to correct public servants. Each of us have the absolute right to defend life, liberty, and property. That was in 2003. Again, it's not profitable, brother. None of this stuff is profitable for people. It's like you want somebody to tell you because they dressed up with a noose on their neck. And that's really what it is. They have a noose on their neck. A noose. A tie is a noose, people, if y'all didn't know that. This is reality. I'm not throwing shade. I'm just being 100 with y'all. That's what it is. When I did this newspaper back then, why are so-called black Americans confused about their American and Indian and Moor connection? Read it. 2003, all rights reserved. And guess what was inside the case, brother Dre? Dred Scott case. That was my newspaper back in 2003. Okay, 2003. I had that newspaper out, and we still trying to figure out who the Moors are. And you got black people playing games with y'all. So I'm gonna show you inside the paper. Okay, what I had inside there back then, and we in 2024, and that was in 2003. Here's the Dred Scott case I had in my newspaper, and the paper's still available. Here it is. By Kwame Bey and Sabir Bey. Think about it. You see that? This B. I've been saying this for the longest, but now y'all playing catch up because the European is telling y'all now. They're telling you. They're telling you. Make sure y'all see that. Underneath it says Dred Scott, then it says Sabir Bey too. So this is the time frame that I started really getting into this Dred Scott case. And rest in peace, Alton Maddox, because Alton Maddox is the man that got me on it. And I know that case inside and out. And I can go into, Dre, do you have a law dictionary with you, brother? real quick
Yeah.
before you know, could you look up the
Let's grab it.
definition? Look up, huh?
I gotta grab it.
Just grab and look up federal citizen. Look it up. And while he's looking up federal citizen, y'all, I'm gonna play my 2001 video. Y'all can get this video. Oh, this is basic civics from 2001. There was no YouTube. We still had house phones in the house. This is a house phone in the house, big. And you can get this also. This is available. 2001. Islam. Islam, shalom, peace. Assalamu alaikum. All right. Let me see. We're gonna begin this lesson on basically a question and answering and trying to put the puzzle together as far as the government. You know, what is the government functions? What is their duties? What is the legislative executive? This is from a VHS, people, for the record. VHS states. So now we are in violation if I kill you. That's a crime. See what I'm saying? So there's a difference here. Say so, but 2222 Mockingbird Lane, whatever. You're subject to our life. That's law. This is available too. Look at this. Hold up. You see what? All right, go ahead, man. They called you a disorderly person?
Well, they threw me out. That's
I know.
correct.
I'm just saying though. That's what they try to label you as, a disorderly person. Just keep doing this, bro.
But in a questioned manner, when he judge verified to me that the
oath of office and licensed to practice law. So back then in 2000, I don't know what the heck is going on. If y'all want that video, you can actually get that one too. Dre, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here.
I don't know what did you find it?
Yeah. I got the 7th edition. Mine says a citizen of the United States. So I'm trying to look up a United States one.
Hold up. It says citizen of the United States. This is America, right? It said the citizen of the United States, not America, right?
That's facts. Just United States.
You gotta unmute your mic.
Yeah,
so there is a
citizen of
difference
United
between a
States.
citizen of. Okay, so let me explain this to y'all. United States is geographical. America is a continent. United States is geographical. America is a continent. United States is geographical, which is Washington, D.C. You can look it up. Title 26, United States Code 7701. Title 26 of the United States Code 7701. One more time. Title 26, 7701, United States Codes. And that's the tax law. And it actually explains you what the United States is. So United States is DC. So you are protected property under the federal government. If I'm wrong, set it up tomorrow, B. I'm fine. But you better cross your T's and dot your I's, B. I keep trying to tell you, I didn't just walk into this. So if again, I am going to end this, brother, because I do have some stuff I got to do, but don't go nowhere yet. If you want the Dred Scott case, email me. If you want the overstanding the language of law, email me. I'm going to put my email up here. That's it right there. And I hope y'all share this out to everybody. And we'll continue this again. We 51 minutes in. So share it out. This is a short video that y'all can share out. Read the Dred Scott case. Read the miseducation of the Negro. And I don't know why this thing kept freezing, but I hope y'all got something out of this. And if I'm so wrong, please, before you open your mouth, please do your research. And yes, I'm open for this, but don't go nowhere yet, y'all. This is to my Mexican family. Okay? But I got to go, Dre. What up?
Peace, peace.
Share it out, share it out, share it out.
No hay frontera. Esta tierra, lo que nombraron los Estados Unidos. que tiene la sangre de nuestra raza. Somos una gente ancestral con un futuro brillante. ¡Que viva México!
Read the Constitution, baby. Y'all better read it, read it, read it. Okay?
How then can they talk about some order when they are the invaders? If they perform immigration when they invaded their neighbor. America existed before Columbus. 30,000 years ago, we were here in Mexico. She is that. Pop your rifle, let it blow. Go. All invaders gotta go. This was from people, my Mexicano people.
Watch the replay.
No human is illegal. The border, every woman and man, the U.S. is the alien. Mexico, this is your land. Can they talk about the border when they are the invaders? And how can they perform immigration when they invaded their neighbor? We see the same men ripping out like cavemen, coming out the cave and them trying to enslave men. How can we obey them? It's better we betray them. Rise up like the Reverend Act Turner and slay them. Mexican people, get your education. Tell your little children that this is their nation. You own California, you own Arizona, you own San Diego and Texas, the Lone Star. Talk about the border when they are the invaders. And how can they
Let's have this conversation, y'all.
when they invaded their neighbor? Then look at New Mexico. What is a New Mexico? If there is a Mexico, America, they used to call a Mexum. Immigration laws. Then look at New Mexico. What is a New Mexico? If there is a Mexico, all of America, they used to call a Mexum. Immigration laws are a fraud and we reject them. We are the all-Mac, all-tech, pyramid builder, astronomer, philosopher, and healer. Mexican people, rise up right now and realize this is your land now. Sing how then can they talk about the border when they are the invaders? And how then can they perform immigration when they invaded their neighbor? I said nothing. How then can they talk about some border when you are the invaders? And how then can you perform immigration when you invaded your neighbor?
Get out. The only immigrants are Europeans, baby. Where's their green cards at? Y'all should start asking them where their green cards at. First, we got to get some black people with some balls. Link yourself back to the families of nations. That's what Noble Drew Ali said. Email me. I gotta go. It was real, y'all. We'll continue this sometime tomorrow. So I want y'all to tweet it out. In the meantime, in between time, tweet it out, share it out. X Real Sabir Bay on X. Again, Real Sabir Bay on X. Brother Dre, I gotta go, brother. It was real. Peace, fam.
Peace.
We're gonna continue this, bro. Peace.